Game 4, guys. We have migrations. This is AR12's first home map, to my knowledge. I'll fast forward a little bit just to make sure I am live. Here's the stats for the Zibs and everything. Shouldn't be any big surprises there until the game kicks in for real here later on. Just fast forwarding to catch up with live as said. Migration start on each island like this. Each to each their own, sort of. You get the typical 6 on food, go with usually with 5 on wood, and then start maybe bring in the boar and drop the dock, and otherwise pretty normal setup. It's all about water control on this map, and this spawn is pretty close. So I'm excited about how this will play out. Ant-Man with Saracens for this one should be good. Faster firing galleys, certainly an advantage here. Then we have AR12 with the Vikings though. He doesn't have access to fire galley, but he has cheaper docks and should have an easier time massing units. AR12 is a beast on water maps, but AR12, no. Let's try this again. AR12 is a beast on water maps, but Ant-Man is no joke either. Saracens with the option of adjusting the economy with the market as well as the eco grows thin on your main island or whatnot. But should it drag out, you would always have the option to migrate to the middle as well and try to claim some wood or gold here if needed. Here comes the first stock of AR12 and Ant-Man just slightly behind here. Nothing too significant in the difference here, and they won't be making any army until Feudal Age anyway, so this is just setting up for the fish economy to get going. AR12 queues a ship right away. This is AR12's home map after all. Don't think he's going to risk any fast castle here unless he thinks that Ant-Man is way off on the other side, but don't think he's going to commit to any scouting until it's going up to the next stage anyway here. But we'll see. So to talk a little bit about the actual bonuses, Vikings are classified as a naval civilization. That should say something about the bonuses here. Warships cost less throughout the ages. And then we have the unique unit. Longboat water could come into play as well. And team bonus docks cost less, so that's huge for Vikings. Cheaper docks, cheaper warships, should be so much easier to mass galleys. But then there's the issue that even though not able to mass units as quickly, Saracens have faster working galleys. So if this goes to a feudal war and AR12 doesn't want to risk the fast castle to go into longboats or some kind of domination, then the Ant-Man could be at an advantage here having faster firing galleys. See, the villagers' numbers are roughly mirrored here. 2 ships for the Ant-Man, queuing another one, so the Ant-Man is at a slight lead here with the fish eco. That comes down to the dock going up slightly earlier for AR12 and also the docks being cheaper. But now look at the advancement there. AR12 going to be the first one to the feudal age here. Then that Vikings eco bonus is going to kick in as well. Immediately you'd get wheelbarrow for free. And yeah, you're simply bringing in more resources per trip from all the villagers working, and that's a huge eco lead to have on maps, any map, honestly. No second dock being added just yet. That's going to come at roughly 50% feudal, at least if they're investing into feudal age action here, and here's probably going to drop another dock once wood allows here for the Ant-Man, no, for AR12. So 1 dock for each player. Don't tell me they're both going fast castle here off this. Too little population to justify that. 3 fish for Ant-Man, 4 for AR12. That's also the only difference here, aside from the uptimes here, which are also pretty darn similar. Here's the second dock of AR12. And Ant-Man only with 1. It's just about to drop the second one, but is probably panicking a little bit now that AR12 is up. Ant-Man going straight for the scouting here is committing the fish to find AR12 ASAP, I think. Or was it just scouting for fish? Alright, this was just looking for the fish. I mean, none of them know that they are as close as they are here now. Third dock for AR12 is really going to mask this up here. So that's an early third dock, but that's also, you could go make use of that. Vikings eco bonus and also cheaper docks. For some reason not finishing it though. So that was kind of weird. Well, let's see if AR12 gets lucky here. He's probably going to aim for the other corner here, but he sees some land. This could potentially be the middle island as well, but there he sees the scout. He's fine. He's fine. He knows Ant-Man's close. He is in the wrong direction though, spreads out and expects to find some docks forward here now. So he turns right back and goes in to try and snipe enemy ships here. Military numbers are equal here now. 2 galleys for both players, which means that Ant-Man with his faster firing galleys will have the edge here. But denying the third dock of the Ant-Man is huge here as well for AR12. He's going to be able to outproduce now because he'll have 3 docks working already as Vikings, and now suddenly with at least 1 ship lead here. Obviously no fletching for either player just yet. They need to get some numbers out first to justify these upgrades, and also needs the food and gold economy to back it. Ant-Man with a slightly more economy in the bank, it seems, but that's also due to that third dock not being ready, delaying production of all the docks. Look at the numbers here now, 7 to 5 for AR12. Delaying that builder building that dock was just simply huge. 1 ship down is 2-2 KD now between the players, but Ant-Man is down to military. Goes to snipe the villager now. We'll get that one, I think. So that's an easy kill. That's 1 less villager for the Ant-Man. Means Ant-Man is going to lag further behind in the eco as well. He even loses the scout here. What a huge deal on migration. Of course, you know all of the scouting on your mainland anyway, but it's still 1 military unit down that you'd have to replace. Saracen galleys shoot faster, right? Could be an interesting matchup indeed, but look at the Vikings numbers here, 9 to 6 already, and we should be looking at a stronger eco here for Vikings as the game progresses as well. So it's a good pick here simply for the numbers. Both players have 3 docks now, but AR12 did deny this one from going up for a while. But fast firing pays off as well, as we can see. It's now 7 against 7 here. 7 against 6. Should still be justifiable with faster firing. Both have fletching as well, so no advantages there. But it's just so short distance between the players. And I think that favors AR12 here with cheaper docks, easier time to get to the masses here. Even with faster firing rate, if you can't match the numbers, you're going to struggle, and that's why the Ant-Man is adding another dock here now. He even has the market, he needs that to adjust the economy in order to keep production going out of all of these here. I think he maybe... There's 7 on food for the Ant-Man. Where is he bringing this? Still keeping 1 fish alive? Yeah, only 1 fish alive, so he's going for the berries and probably selling some resources or buying some. If he didn't already, that's certainly an option for Saracens here. See, better return for Saracens here. This is the Vikings market. Less return for whatever you sell. AR12 with a significant villager lead, though. I think that's mainly on land here now. Still only those 4 on water, 4 fish for AR12, but that's also 3 more fish than Ant-Man has working for him. 11 against 9 here now. And now Ant-Man is in a decent position to snipe some fish, actually. Even targeting the weak ones here. Great awareness from the Ant-Man there. He's evening it out 10 against 10 here now. They're with equal numbers, but AR12 seems still to have an easier time replenishing it. And look at Castle Age on the way for the Vikings player here. Ant-Man, sadly, not anywhere near clicking at Castle Age. Even with Saracen's market abuse, is going to fall behind here technology-wise. That means potentially earlier War Galley for AR12. It means earlier carrying for the defense. Still a good micro by Ant-Man. He keeps the numbers close at least. Yeah, absolutely. I'm not discouraging his efforts here. I'm just worried about his economy not ever going to let him reach Castle Age because he has to commit to more armies to match here and to make use of that faster firing rate. He keeps attacking the weaker ships. Look at this. So very nice hit and run micro here. It's also trying to diminish the dock numbers here. Ant-Man is with 4 docks, so if we can take out 1 dock of AR12 here, that's going to help. Also, once Castle Age kicks in, I'm sure Ant-Man will try and force a fight with his, actually, right now, superior numbers. Don't agree with AR12 going back and not want to fight. That indicates it's up. Yeah, that's a good one to send Ant-Man. And look at the numbers now. AR12 risk losing all of the galleys here at the point of reaching Castle Age. Now Ant-Man will chase for sure. He has to. Eco setup worries me a little bit though, but taking out numbers is good here. KD trade seems pretty similar here, 22 to 21. Populations dead even, same guild numbers. Ant-Man, however, spending so much on naval units that he won't be up anytime soon, and AR12 should have a stronger eco to back it, or at least he's in the cast stage. He gets handcart for free now as well, and as the time moves on, if Ant-Man doesn't get either of those, he's going to fall significantly behind here. Just let me take a quick look at the TC of Ant-Man here. If he has indeed wheelbarrow, doesn't have wheelbarrow either, so he's going to fall so far behind Vikings here in terms of economic efficiency. Galleys are a bit quicker to hit and run and turn though, so even though the war galleys have 50 more HP, kills are still possible here for Ant-Man. Look at the KD, so even 1-for-1 the whole time here. It's actually pretty amazing considering Ant-Man's slower feudal and being behind in technology here, but now the war galley different kicks in. No carrying yet, obviously this early, but with the army investment, but consistent flow of units, and you can't deny that war galleys are stronger than galleys. AR12 has also been scouting the whole middle here, it seems, just to look for signs that Ant-Man have been trying to migrate to middle, maybe, because if you could see a converted ship or something near the shoreline, it could be an indication, I guess, or just to gain some idea as to whether a landing would be doable or not. He's not market abusing, no, but he doesn't really. It's not really in a great position. He has the market though, so he must have built it for a reason. Wood seems in short supply though, and I'm not sure if a landing will be an option for Ant-Man anymore. Docks will be going down rapidly now. Sends out the galleys, you can't do that now, and yeah. AR12 makes quick work of the Ant-Man at his home map here now. AR12 remains the beast on water between these two, at least for this match, and it's going to be a 3-1 for AR12 now in this best of 7. I think the Vikings eco bonus is just too strong in this matchup. Wheelbarrow and handcart for free when Ant-Man never even was able to get wheelbarrow. Shows so in the economy here. 49 to 40 KD, so lots of good trades here. Largest army for Ant-Man as well. But then look at the eco. Not that dissimilar, but Ant-Man being never able to reach the cast age here. I think Saracens is still a good pick, but he doesn't get to do nearly enough to to keep track of Vikings here.